The waves beat like the breath of the earth itself. Within those waters, the killer whale, an icon of intelligence and power, is slowly disappearing. This film is a wondrous and emotional journey where every deep dive carries a message. Listen to the voice of the ocean before it sinks into silence forever. In the freezing waters of the Antarctic, a young seal rests on a drifting ice floe, its bright round eyes shimmering in the cold wind. With a thick layer of blubber for warmth and remarkable diving skills, the seal is a seasoned survivor of the icy ocean. Curious and agile, it often surfaces to rest or play. But beneath the dark, frigid water, a pod of killer whales is silently closing in. In an instant, the ocean erupts as an orca surges upward, tipping the ice floe and sending the seal plunging into the sea. It is a breath-holding clash between the quick reflexes of the vulnerable and the overwhelming power of the ocean's top predator. Along the icy shoreline, the herd of seals rests on the damp sand, basking in the sun after a long hunt, when the nearby water suddenly ripples hard, signaling that a pod of killer whales has closed in. In a split second, an orca lunges straight onto the shore, sliding half its body out of the water to attack. The seals scatter in panic, but with its extraordinary hunting instincts, the orca quickly seizes one before the waves pull it back into the deep. A hunting scene both spectacular and brutal, showcasing the intelligence and overwhelming power of the killer whale. In the vast open ocean, the seals are busy hunting fish when the distant water suddenly erupts as a pod of killer whales appears. In an instant, the calm vanishes, giving way to a fierce chase. The orcas split off, coordinating their attacks with razor-sharp precision. The seal is quickly cornered, thrown up onto the surface, and dragged down into the deep sea. Off the coast of Victoria, British Columbia, the killer whale silently stalks its prey. When the moment is right, it bursts upward like a massive black arrow, striking straight into a desperate seal scrambling to escape. The powerful impact sends the prey soaring nearly 25 meters into the air. For millions of years, the great white shark has ruled the oceans, a symbol of power and fear. With razor-sharp teeth and perfect hunting instincts, it has long stood as the undisputed master of the sea. But somewhere in the deep, another force is rising. The killer whale, armed with superior intelligence and intricate hunting strategy, dares to challenge the throne of this legendary predator. When these two powers collide, the ocean trembles, a clash between instinct and strategy, where true strength is measured not just by might, but by the wisdom to survive. Amid the endless sea, where white-capped waves surge beneath a cold gray sky, a rare confrontation unfolds. The great white shark, the ocean's ultimate predator, now faces an unexpected rival. The matriarch killer whale, the one her pod reverently calls the Queen. He circles close, attacking with relentless force, churning the water into white foam, leaving her opponent utterly powerless. In the deep blue waters of Mossel Bay, South Africa, a terrifying encounter unfolds. The great white shark, the legendary predator, the very symbol of power and fear, has now become the prey. From the shadowy depths, killer whales rise, moving with chilling precision and ruthless strategy. For the first time, the ocean witnesses this. The ruler has fallen, and the crown now belongs to the most intelligent hunters on the planet. On the sunlit surface of the sea, a pod of dolphins leaps through the waves, playing joyfully in what seems like a peaceful world. But in the distance, a dark shadow glides closer. The killer whale, the undisputed ruler of the ocean. In an instant, the water explodes as a deadly chase begins. The dolphins accelerate, spiraling and moving in perfect harmony to confuse their pursuer. The sounds of waves, wind, and pounding hearts blend into a breathtaking symphony of survival. This is not just a battle of strength and intelligence. It's a testament to the fierce will to live that defines the blue heart of the ocean. In the vast expanse of the ocean, where sunlight barely brushes the crests of silver waves, a pod of killer whales moves in flawless formation. With intelligence, coordination, and remarkable speed, they launch a calculated hunt targeting a swift school of dolphins. The orcas surround, divide, and drive their prey into the shallow waters, where there's no escape. Moments later, the sea erupts with crashing waves and chaotic sounds, signaling a fierce and evenly matched battle beneath the surface. Across the cold gray sea, a killer whale surges through the waves with terrifying speed. In a split second, it thrusts its snout upward, launching its prey high into the air. The violent impact sends white spray exploding across the surface, while the helpless prey spins in midair before crashing back into the water. It is a brutal yet flawless moment, showcasing the unmatched power and hunting mastery of the ocean's true ruler. In the frigid blue sea, the calm surface suddenly bursts into chaos. From afar, a pod of killer whales emerges, moving silently in perfect hunting formation. Ahead of them, a massive school of dolphins over 1,000 strong swims in dense, shifting layers. In an instant, the ocean turns into a battlefield as the killer whales strike from multiple directions, splitting the dolphin ranks with precise, calculated tactics. Waves crash white against the surface, shrieks echo through the depths, a colossal hunt of intelligence and speed where only the swiftest will survive. In the icy waters of Antarctica, the leopard seal glides beneath the frozen surface like a ghost of the ocean. Its sleek body, razor-toothed jaws, and ice-cold eyes make it one of the most fearsome predators of the polar seas. It can wait for hours beneath the ice, launching a deadly strike at an unsuspecting penguin or a young seal. Yet in this frozen world, even the hunter is never truly safe. When the killer whales appear, the sea of ice turns into an arena of life and death. On one side stands solitude and cunning. On the other, strategy and collective power. This confrontation is not just about survival. It's a clash between two living legends of the ocean. On the icy waters of the polar sea, a pod of killer whales spots a resting seal on a drifting slab of ice. They quickly unite, gliding in perfect formation, channeling their power to generate a massive wave that crashes straight into the ice. The slab shatters, water floods over, dragging the prey into the sea. In a split second, the killer whales surge forward with pinpoint precision, ending a masterful hunt in the frozen heart of Antarctica. In the vast frozen ocean, where the wind howls through drifting sheets of ice, a pod of killer whales is working together in a masterful hunt. They move in perfect sync, channeling their strength to create massive waves that crash against the ice, where a lone seal struggles to hold on. The ice tilts, frigid water surges over it, and prey is swept into the dark depths below. The heart-pounding hunts, masterful strategies, and fierce survival instincts of the killer whales bring this journey to a close. If you want to keep traveling with us through powerful wildlife stories like this, be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any of the episodes to come.